several times now, 2-3 times, I've played clips for you of Chris Christie, 2024 Republican presidential candidate, appearing on CNN or on Fox News and really going after Trump, really pounding Trump in a way that we know, because Trump is so thin-skinned and triggerable, is really firing up Donald Trump. After the latest one, which was yesterday, again, Chris Christie going on TV and saying, this guy's a danger, this guy's a loser, this guy's a disaster. Trump was extraordinarily massively triggered and started posting to his platform about Chris Christie on Truth Central. I will quote directly, as usual, Trump referring to him as sloppy Chris Christie. Trump saying, sloppy Chris Christie, who is polling at 1%, not true. We will get to that. Polling at 1%, and left his state, New Jersey, with an approval rating of 9%, the worst number in state history, was interviewed on Fox News, of course, and stated that I only built 47 miles of border wall, knowing that the actual number is 463 miles, as reported by the Department of Homeland Security. This does not include the many capital M miles that we fixed or renovated, or areas that I got Mexico to secure. Best border ever. He also lied about Russia and many other subjects. Trump continuing with a page 2 on Truth Social, saying, quote, sloppy Chris Christie is thrashing about, doing and saying anything to stay relevant. He desperately wanted to join the Trump administration, but I said no. In 2016, he spent most of his time away from New Jersey in order to campaign for president, much like Ron DeSanctimonious is doing now in Florida. Chris ended up getting run out of New Hampshire, where he had almost no vote or popularity. They knew him well. Chris Christie is a total loser. And while he's at it, Donald Trump also attacking Joe Biden, adding, quote, crooked Joe Biden's targeted weaponized DOJ and FBI are a grave threat to our democracy. They are doing crooked's dirty work in attacking and persecuting Trump. Remember, crooked now refers to Joe Biden. It used to be Hillary. Now it's Joe Biden. And only doing so because I am crushing DeSanctimonious and Biden in the polls. This is planned election interference of the highest magnitude and used to only happen in third world countries. Now, sadly and terribly, it is happening right here in America and must be stopped if our capital C country is to survive. Make America great again. Now, we've talked about this sort of thing many times. The question I am finding myself landing on is, why is Trump so obsessed with Chris Christie, given that he's crushing Chris Christie in the polls? Okay, here's the latest polling data. Trump is still in the low 50s, 53 as of this morning. Chris Christie has reached an all-time campaign high of 2.6%. Chris Christie started at 1%. He then got to 2.4%, 2.5%, 2.6%. That's all probably the same thing when you're talking about such small numbers. I don't know that there's really a mathematical significance to 2.6 versus 2.5 or 2.4. Christie is really nothing as far as this campaign goes right now. He's the only sane guy running. I understand that, but MAGA doesn't want him. So why is Trump so focused on Christie? Obviously, Christie's focused on Trump because Chris Christie sees this as the way to win. Chris Christie is not doing the Ron DeSantis thing of waiting around to see if Trump fails. Chris Christie is actually trying to go after Trump. Doesn't seem to be working particularly well. But Trump doesn't have to respond, except he feels driven to respond because he is so narcissistic and so thin-skinned and so triggerable, as I said earlier. Chris Christie with a new high of 2.6%, and he is becoming the primary target, for lack of a better term, of Donald Trump. There could be some wild times ahead if Trump does debate. And that is a big, big if. Are you tired of getting crushed in the market or the volatility? There is some good news, which is that Treasury yields are surging. You can now get a whopping 5% yield on Treasury bills. That is higher than any high yield savings account that I have seen. But buying U.S. Treasuries can be a complicated process, at least it used to be. That's where our sponsor, Public.com, comes in. With Public, you can buy Treasury bills in seconds right from your phone. Couldn't be easier. Plus, Public will even automatically roll over your investments at maturity. So you have one less thing to think about. Take another thing off your plate. Treasury bills are government-backed securities, considered one of the safest investments out there. And when you buy them through Public, they are securely stored at the Bank of New York Mellon, which is the largest custodian bank in the world. No minimum hold periods, no settlement delays. You have full access to your funds whenever you need them. Put your cash to work. Earn that 5% yield by going to public.com/Pacman. Don't miss the opportunity. The link is down below.